Listen, I can post Hulk Hogan if I want to. Just because somebody makes a mistake in their life doesn't mean that they haven't done good things. I don't know what he did, and he said something 20 years ago and apologized for it. If you're going to attack me, you better go after the colored athletes and the people that are black and minority that went and posted him as well.
The nigga was too stunned to speak.
Joey Swolls, I knew this day would come.
I knew you'd end up here, little nigga. Right where you belong.
Roll a clip.
So Joey has decided to leave social media instead of taking accountability. If you have not been to his Instagram, this was posted about 50 minutes ago, and it says, all the good I've done, all the people I've helped, all for nothing. When I need help, when I need kindness and compassion, nothing. I truly hope all the people I've inspired do great things in their life and pay it forward.
What about all the people whose lives you destroyed because you called them out for being jerks on the internet? But look at you now. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
Joey Swoll is being counted for defending Hulk Hogan.
What did he do?
Take a look.
Listen, I can post Hulk Hogan if I want to. Just because somebody makes a mistake in their life doesn't mean that they haven't done good things.
Hitler.
I don't know what he did, and he said something 20 years ago and apologized for it.
He called black people hard yards and was angry at his daughter for dating one. And said only rich ones are acceptable because the money makes up for it.
And apologized for it.
He said he would never want to be reincarnated into a black family because that would be his karma for what he's done and said to them.
And apologized for it.
He also prevented other workers from unionizing so he could make all the money as the face.
And apologized for it.
And when his son paralyzed the guy, he said God punished the guy who got paralyzed.
If you're going to attack me, you better go after the colored athletes and the people that are black and minority that went and posted him as well.
I got it here, bro. Your video, way too nice. Motherfucker, did you just call us colored in 2025? That's strike 3. Joey is a hypocrite. Everything he just said is his content creation strategy.
Listen, I can post Hulk Hogan if I want to. Just because somebody makes a mistake in their life doesn't mean that they haven't done good things.
That's the content you react to. People making mistakes in the gym, if we're even calling it mistakes, because if you're an asshole to someone in the gym, it's not a mistake. Just like if you say racist shit, that's not a mistake.
I don't know what he did, and he said something 20 years ago and apologized for it. If you're going to attack me, you better go after the colored athletes and the people that are black and minority that went and posted him as well.
I'm so tired of people getting on the internet with a straight face, saying something racist, and then asking for forgiveness. God forgives. We don't. And anyone defending Hulk Hogan, even if they look like me, is getting the fuck out of here. I don't know what you're talking about. You think because they black or colored, like you said, they get a pass? Hell no.
No! Hell no! No!
Talking about 20 years ago. Just last year, he was talking about body slamming a black woman.
You want to get crazy? You want me to throw more beers out? You want me to body slam somebody? You want me to body slam Kamala Harris? I said, do you want me to body slam Kamala Harris? You want me to drop the leg on Kamala? Is Kamala a chameleon? Is she Indian? Okay, I like it. Ow! I'm gonna get heat for that one, brother. That was not me, that was the beers talking.
And I ain't shit either, because when I first saw this, I can't lie, I thought this shit was funny as hell.
Nigga, what?
The whole part. Come on, y'all. I can't be the only one. Anyways, what I didn't find funny was the audio, and here's part of it. The full version is on YouTube, but this is the important part.
So there's a point where Brooke was flying the black and his son, where they've been hanging out, holding hands together on tour, they were getting close to the time before I don't give a fuck, okay? I'm not a double standard type guy, I'm a racist to a point. Yeah. You know, fucking weird, but then when it comes to nice people, you know, I mean, yeah, like when it comes to nice people, you can't say, I don't give a fuck, she's already got a player, fucking football, fucking like a basketball player. If we're gonna talk with vendors, let's get a real one. The thing is, now they start doing these nasty emails, so someone will arrive at a relationship, and so now don't ever want to talk to anybody. No.
So while Joey was trying to defend Hulk Hogan, I guess we're supposed to believe he didn't hear that tape that went crazy viral of Hulk Hogan calling himself a racist to a point. And the sad thing is, it wasn't like Brooke, Hulk Hogan's daughter was dating someone ratchet like me. I mean, the guy did want to be an artist as well, but his father was a multi-millionaire, and his son, Stax, was helping Brooke with her music career. He even worked with artists like The Game, and him and Brooke produced a song together.
And now I'm knocking at your door, miss. Hoping up, looking gorgeous, fly from head to toe. She smiles, a metamorphosis, sunshine.
I don't know what door he was knocking at, but he was definitely trying to knock down Brooke's wall. And when Hulk Hogan found out about this, he was pissed.
I was furious.
Because they look happy in this picture, and that guy was exactly what he said he would be okay with his daughter dating, a black guy with some money. And like I said, he's not even hood. This is him now. He's a content creator and a director who also reviews cameras, so he couldn't possibly be that bad. The only thing was, he was black, and you never forgave Brooke for that.
Out of everything that I've been through, this one hit me probably the hardest, and that's a heck of a thing to say, because I've been through a lot of crazy stuff. I was at the lowest point of my life. My personal life was destroyed. I was very mad at my daughter. I was upset over a situation that happened between her and her boyfriend, and I had no idea I was being taped. I was to the point where I wanted to kill myself. I was completely broken and destroyed, and what's the easiest way out of this? I mean, I was lost. No, I'm not. I'm not a racist.
99% of people never admit to being a racist.
I should have said what I said. It was wrong. I'm embarrassed by it. Could we stop for a second? All right. Okay. She was the direction of my attack. You know, I was not so mad at her boyfriend. I was mad at her, you know, and she instantly said, I don't even need to forgive you because I'm not mad at you. I love you. You're my dad. Please forgive me. I'm a nice guy. It's not, not the Hulk Hogan that rips the shirt off and bang, 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 slams giants. Just because a person makes a mistake, just don't throw them away. You don't throw good people away. If everybody at their lowest point was judged on one thing they said, and all of a sudden your whole career was wiped out today because of something you said 10 or 20 years ago, it'd be a sad world. People get better every day. People get better.
Actually, most people don't. Most people are stuck in their ways and they won't change. And you know how I know that Hulk Hogan was still stuck in his ways is because he never made amends with his daughter. Yes, that was messed up that she leaked the audio. And no, I would never trust my daughter again. But I still love my daughter, and if the reason I'm not speaking to my daughter is because of something ignorant that I said, and with her being hurt and emotional, she leaked the audio, the damage is already done. I personally think you're a racist, and there's nothing Hulk Hogan can do that would change my mind. But Hulk Hogan didn't have to die not admitting his relationship with his daughter, which was destroyed because he was mad that she was dating someone black. So the fact that Joey defended this piece of shit after putting on this persona telling people to do better is laughable. But everyone didn't agree with me.
Now, I don't really have an opinion too much about it. Me being a quadruple minority, I'm black, Puerto Rican, Native American, French, and my religion is I'm Muslim. I don't really know how I feel about this. All I know is Joey posts a lot of positive content on his page defending people that come into the gyms. Not only that, he just stands up for people just in general. Maybe his wording was off and he shouldn't have said that, but he did apologize for saying what he said. I honestly think that what he said came out wrong, and I don't think he meant any bad intentions on what he said. He stands up for people. That's his content. What do y'all have to say about this down in the comments below? I don't know.
And some people agreed with me.
I can excuse racism, but I draw the line at gym etiquette. Do better.
Okay, two quick opinions on the Joey Swoll thing. I think it's hilarious that people thought it wasn't possible that he was kind of racist. Look at him. I don't know. But the fact he said colored is so funny to me. I don't even say colored. I say
Joey Swoll here. 4.1 million people have seen your apology video. He's made probably $4,000 from apologizing. What felt like an apology that he didn't mean, right? You think all of the people that have made their one mistake in life, you've blasted them, that made thousands and thousands of dollars off of their one mistake, feel bad about what you're doing to yourself? You aren't a closeted racist. You are a open racist by using a remark like colored people. That you've had decades to fix that mistake of yours, and then you double down. Nobody should feel bad for you. I've seen you've dropped 200,000 followers. I think that's not enough, Joey. Yes, you made a mistake, but people are seeing you for your true color now. And you know what? I'm glad somebody is willing to call you out on it. I'm glad people are willing to call you out on it, because those true colors, they don't fly anymore. You can't be a humanitarian. You can't be somebody that builds somebody up just to break down an entire division that are a different color than you. That doesn't fly, Joey.
Is Marissa back with another video, and I'm sure you all have heard Joey Swoll went on live defending Hulk Hogan's racism in the past and basically saying that it was a mistake. I find that crazy that you would call racism a mistake. There's not a mistake when it comes to that. You're just racist. On top of that, he tried to include keyword colored athletes for the reason why he felt the need to also defend him, because athletes were defending him. One, we're not even talking about the athletes defending him. We're talking about you specifically, Joey. The accountability is on you. You're supporting somebody that's racist, which says a lot about you too. Joey has profited off of, created a huge platform off of telling people about gym etiquette and not recording in the gym. He's so quick to correct people when it comes to gym etiquette, but he's not quick to correct or respond to any of the comments in his section. All of the comments underneath his videos are extremely racist, they're extremely sexist, and they're extremely homophobic. But he doesn't say one word about that. Don't you find that interesting? I certainly do.
So according to her, all of this talk of people doing better, and people are in your comment section not doing better. I wonder why that happens. And more importantly, why do you never say anything about it? Because when it was time to defend Hulk Hogan, you had no problem with that. And I'm not done with Hulk Hogan either.
Rest in peace, R.I.P. Or does R.I.P. stand for he was a real ignorant piece of shit? Hulk Hogan has passed away.
Hulkamania, listen, brother. I'm going to tell you something, brother. I am the champ. I'm the greatest wrestler ever, brother. Listen, brother, Hulkamania is going crazy.
Yeah, for years I have a lot of friends that were big wrestling fans. I was more boxing, but I knew Hulk Hogan, of course. I knew The Undertaker. I knew Junkyard Dog. You knew them. They were that big. I liked Hulk Hogan. I liked his character. He was fun. I liked him in Rocky 3. But it was just disappointing, when he just went off about black people, using the N-word left and right. Even though, first of all, wrestling is racist as The Rock's dad went through that. White dudes saying the N-word is not uncommon. A lot of them amongst us say the N-word. Ones that are cool with us, supposedly, say the N-word. And when Hulk Hogan said that, for him to say that with all his black fans, it's like when Michael Richards snapped and was using the N-word. We liked Kramer. I love Kramer. Kramer was our guy. And he went off doing that N-word. We were like, yo, get the out of here.
The crazy thing about Hulk Hogan is his daughter only briefly dated that guy, but she went on to marry a white guy and have kids, and Hulk Hogan still doesn't speak to her.
Hulk Hogan's 2 kids. Where are they now? Number 1, Brooke Hogan, 36. Brooke is Hulk Hogan's daughter with ex-wife Linda. She grew up in the public eye, starring in reality shows and trying out a music career. In 2022, she quietly married former NHL player Stephen Oleksy. In January 2025, the couple welcomed twins, Oliver and Molly, making them the first grandkids in the Hogan family. Despite being in the spotlight for years, Brooke cut ties with both parents in 2023. These days, she's focused on building a calm, happy home with her husband and kids.
And now she explains why she wants nothing to do with you guys.
I wouldn't take a single dime of his money. Not now. Not ever. That cash, it's not a blessing. It's a straight up slap in the face. I hate my dad. Whatever bond we had, gone. The second he called me a disgrace for loving a black man. Can you imagine hearing that from your own father? His racism didn't just cost him a career. It killed any respect I still had for him. And let's not pretend. Mr. Perfect Family Man on television? Behind closed doors, he was a nightmare. Bad day at work. Guess who he took it out on? Screaming, throwing stuff, calling me names, making making me feel like I owed him silence just for being his daughter. And yeah, he cheated on mom with his best friend's wife. While we were still living under the same roof, it was humiliating, but you know what hurt even more? Mom didn't yell at him, she came for me. Like, I was the problem. And when I nearly died giving birth, no call, no visit. He only shows up when it's convenient. When he wants something, something broke inside me that day. I've tried to forgive, but I'll never forget. That so-called inheritance, let them all fight over it. I'm not Hulk Hogan's daughter. I'm Brooke. And honestly, that's more than enough.
So as entertaining as Hulk Hogan was, we gotta be honest, he wasn't a nice person. Even if for some weird reason we'd excuse the racism, he just wasn't a good person in real life.
White people immediately forgiving racism always rubs me the wrong way. Because for one, it's not really your place to do that. You know, it'd be like forgiving someone who punched someone else in the face. Like, that didn't affect you at all. Why are you forgiving them for someone else?
I think I'm starting to understand why Joey Swoll made that apology video so fast. Holy shit. Like, this isn't something that you can just come back from. This is gonna follow you for a very long time. A lot of people are probably gonna end up forgetting, but a lot of people are not gonna forget, bro. And if you go look at the dates on the analytics, like the day before, he had just gained like 1,000 followers, so he was probably thinking, everything's fine, everything's cool. You know, I made a few racist comments, but, you know, my white people got my back. Then he fucked around and lost like 10,000 followers in a day. I bet you his fucking heart sunk to his asshole. Bro was literally on top of the world a couple days ago, standing on business, standing on his racism, and then right after he sees the numbers go down, he sees the money go down, oh no, it's time for me to fold on my beliefs. Yeah, this is gonna look this way most likely for the next month, couple months, so get ready for some dark times, Joey.
And then also, and I'm sorry doesn't fix racism. Like, that's not how I'm sorry works. That's not how apologies work. You say I'm sorry when maybe you like spill some water on your friend's floor, then you clean it up and all is well, because that's just a small little thing. Racism, you need a more than just an apology, especially with Joey Swoll specifically. His apology, he only made it after getting a ton of pushback. Makes it seem a lot more like he cares about his image than he does about what he actually said. And his apology, that's not enough to forgive him.
And I gotta be honest with you, no one black person has the right to excuse racism. No group of black people. So I'm damn sure not about to listen to any other race of people tell me we shouldn't disrespect him after he disrespected us.
Hulk Hogan passes away, we're not gonna disrespect the Hulkster. That's what we're not gonna do. Is we're not gonna be disrespecting Hulk Hogan, the Hulkster. I don't care if he had some controversy outside of the ring. I don't care if he endorsed Donald Trump. We're talking about one of the most original characters in American popular culture history, whether you know wrestling or you're a fan of wrestling or not. We are talking about a guy who created something out of his imagination that captured the world's attention. Men, women, and children all know who Hulk Hogan is, who the great Hulk Hogan was. And like I said, I don't care about him endorsing Trump. I don't care about the stuff that was controversial. We're not going to be disrespecting the man with the 18-inch pythons, brother. We're not going to be disrespecting the Hulkster for the joy that he gave. Forget you as an adult, sicko. Forget you. Think about the kids. Think about you as a kid. Talk about a real-life superhero. When the Hulkster was out there oiled up.
No Diddy, you know.
With his goatee and his hair and those 18-inch pythons, brother. Pure joy, elation, total original. This is an original character that he created.
This boldness lasted all but 6 hours, because the backlash to this made Michael Rappaport run back to his Instagram to apologize and grovel for forgiveness. Michael Rappaport will go on to say he thought people was canceling Hulk Hogan because of his support and association with Trump. He had no idea of the racist remarks that Hulk Hogan made, and he was not aware of the racial remarks that Hulk Hogan made. Now, he will say he's spoken openly and repeatedly on his platform about racism, sexism, police brutality, etc., etc. But the thing is, Michael Rappaport spoke about the other controversy. He said yo, I don't care about his support for Trump or the other controversial things he did. Well, what do you think he did? And what other controversial things were you referencing? He will claim that he couldn't remember what those things were.
All right, this is now my third video about Hulk Hogan, which is more videos that I did about Hulk Hogan when he was alive. When I did my now controversial Hulk Hogan video 2 hours after he passed, right after he passed, I saw all this derogatory stuff about his association with Trump. And I said in the video, what we're not going to do is disrespect somebody who brought so much joy to the world. In the video, I also said I know he was involved with some controversy and I wasn't aware of it. I'm not a Hulk Hogan super fan. I'm not a wrestling head. I'm not a Hulk Hogan documentarian. I don't know everything about the life and times of Hulk Hogan. I was not aware at the time, from the bottom of my heart, that he was involved with that racial controversy, the N-word controversy. Obviously.
Then you need to shut up. Just be quiet, because no one believes you. I don't believe any of these celebrities. And let me tell you why. Once he passed away, everything started to come back up. All these clips started to resurface. All of the old classics of him saying racist stuff, they all went viral. People were in the comments saying that he was a racist. And if you took 10 seconds to research Hulk Hogan, racist, everything would have come up. You just didn't care. And that's okay. But now people look at you funny, because just like Hulk Hogan, actions have consequences. And Joey did apologize. I'll run a little bit of it.
I owe my followers, my community, and all of social media an apology. A few days ago, I reposted an old video of me in the gym wearing a Hulk Hogan Halloween costume on the day that he passed. Last night in my live stream, a lot of people expressed how upset and frustrated they were with me that I had posted that. Instead of listening and understanding like I should have, I became defensive and said that I was posting to celebrate the wrestling icon, the person that so many of us looked up to as kids that we grew up with.
And now that we're adults who finally understand how the world works, we now know that he was a piece of shit. And if anyone should have realized that, it should have been a guy holding everyone accountable in the gym.
That made us tear our shirts and take our vitamins and say our prayers. I didn't know to the extent of all the horrible things that he had done. Since last night, I have done a lot of research, talked to a few people, and learned all of the horrible, horrible things that that man has done, which is way more than just making a mistake and being human. So because of that, I have taken the videos down, and I apologize to anybody that I offended. I am sorry. Also, during last night's live stream, I used the word colored instead of saying person of color, which is a very outdated, very offensive term. A few moments later, somebody educated me and told me that it wasn't okay to use that, which I immediately apologized to everyone and said I would never do that again. So once again, to anybody that I offended, I am sorry.
And you telling me that it was overnight that you have this change of heart? And even in this video, you're still defending him. You're saying, oh, he was my hero. He the one that had us all ripping our shirts off and everything. Who cares? When you find out your heroes are really villains, then guess what? They're villains. Yeah, it's a tough pill to swallow, but you either can do one or two things. You can take the pill and take your medicine, or you can continue to support them. And it seems like you're continuing to support them. But even outside being racist, Hulk Hogan was just a bad person. When all the other wrestlers were trying to get more money so they can support their family, guess what he did? Looked out for himself. So he was a greedy, racist asshole. On top of that, who are these colored athletes you're talking about? Why even refer to them that way? People say colored when they have a racist mentality. You could have said POC, you could have said African American, but you said colored. Those colored athletes. Yeah, that's what I heard. If you're going to come after me, you better come after them colored athletes, because I be goddamn.
That's enough. Cut it off. Because I knew he was full of it. And while editing this video, he retracted his apology.
Love me or hate me, I am not going anywhere, and you are not going to cancel me. I just needed a few days to step back, to breathe, to get my mind right. And over those few days, I received thousands and thousands of messages from people telling me, do not quit. How much I help and inspire them, including messages giving me a good kick in the ass that I needed to get back up. So I am not quitting, and I am done apologizing. I'm going to continue making videos calling out bullies, being a voice for the people that can't defend themselves, and making the gym community and the world a better place, as I have done for years.
You can keep making your videos, but people are just gonna think you're full of it. I don't believe anything these people say. The reason why they come out and apologize is because saying racist stuff or defending racists is not good for brands. Even though Black Americans don't have much power, we do have the spending power. And most businesses would agree that being a racist is a bad thing, which is the same reason why I think Neon apologized. Because his Black female PR agent probably explained to him that this will cost you a lot of money. The people you hang with, Sneeko, Aiden Ross, Fresh and Fit, all of these guys are demonetized, and being racist costs you money. And if you haven't seen why Black people hate Neon, check this video out.